I still don't know a damn thing about that universe.
Need to know what life goes down if you just fade away. Don't you know I'm still standing, better than I ever been. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid.
You fucking love that, don't you?
God, I love that. That episode was amazing.
Are you talking about the Space Marines one?
Yes, I mean, here's what I could say about all 8 episodes of Secret Level.
2 thumbs way.
I mean, absolutely, just 2 thumbs way up. That was actually fantastic, but we're not going to get into that. We're going to put the spoilers up and everything because I think everybody should go watch it. So anyway, how's everybody?
You're not willing to talk about it then?
We're going to talk. No, we're going to talk about it. I mean, okay, so. Like how much spoilers? They're fantastic. They're fun. I think okay, we're gonna get into it. So how's everybody doing? We got Steve, T-Gap, Marcus. Welcome.
I mean, we could always talk about what we talked about earlier. If you want to give everybody some time to get out of here, if they want to go skip the spoilers about Elon Musk that I had brought up to you.
Oh, the thing about Elon Musk, that's not gonna happen, regardless of what people seem to think. He's a fucking troll. Okay.
Oh, you already had it pulled up.
Of course, I had the damn thing pulled up. This is the closest thing to any. Could Elon Musk become the master of dungeon? Be the master of dungeon? What the fuck kind of title is that, Rob? The master of dungeon masters? What? No, he's not buying Hasbro. Everybody, Elon Musk is a fucking troll. Okay.
He could if he wanted to, probably.
Of course, he could if he wanted to, but it's highly unlikely.
Why would it be unlikely? He would make so much more money.
He trolled saying, "How much is MSNBC?" Like he does that to Elon Musk defends Gary Gygax. Yes, D&D is done for. As long as Hasbro is in charge, yes, that's done for because these ideological twats in charge are saying, "Oh, it's problematic. Orcs are problematic. Drow are problematic." Fuck off with that shit.
Why are Drow problematic?
Blackface, baby, blackface.
Well, it's literally just a darker skinned elf.
They don't care. They're retarded. They're window licking, paint chip eating, room temperature IQ activists who don't know their ass from a hole in the fucking ground.
Do you know why they're dark skinned?
Campaigns at a goddamn magic university with an adventure level 1 adventures where you're a fucking barista. So fuck them. I'm so goddamn tired of this dumb shit.
Do you know why Drow have dark skin?
Oh, because they're corrupt, because they're evil, because...
Do you know why they're corrupt and evil?
Because of Loth, the Spider Queen. They were created that way.
Why there are they evil? You go.
Because they're big fun bags of XP and loot. That's why the fuck they're bad guys. Because
they have lore as to why they're evil.
An antagonist.
Except for Drizzt.
That's what... Drizzt was an anomaly. I don't even know if I could fucking find... that shit from the new rule book. Good God. Have you read some of the inserts? I don't know if it's in the new rule book or if it's in the whatever 30 years of D&D or D&D, whatever it is, but
no, I have not read it because I'm still playing
of the goddamn game. The whole reason why these chuckle fucks have a goddamn job, have any sort of existence, that's all it is. They're shitting all over Gary Gygax and all the creators that came before them that just, fuck them. Margaret Weiss, Tracy Hickman, for Dragonlance have spoken out about it. One of the other co-creators of Dungeons and Dragons, the OG fuckers, they're coming out and saying, no, this is bullshit. And that's all it is. It's a big steaming pile of bullshit. And they say, oh, well, it's not for you. Well, fuck you. I'm going to go play something else. I'm going to hold on to my old games, the classic games. I don't have to buy any more of that shit. Granted, I haven't fucking played tabletop in decades.
Even though I've invited you multiple times, but
it's just so goddamn frustrating. Oh my God, orcs are problematic because they're representing of black people because they're called savages. Like, if you think orc represents black people, that is a fucking you problem, not anyone else. Because since 1970s, no one saw it that way until today. That makes you the problem, not us. You.
Tell them how you really feel, Kilt It.
The fucking adventure. You're a goddamn barista, having to fucking maneuver rush hour at the coffee shop because you're a fucking new employee. Jesus, what the hell? What the fuck did the game become? Like, you're taking real world shit. And the Magic University. I know it was part of some sort of campaign, extra campaign shit for Magic the Gathering, but maneuver relationships and the dance. They have a fucking dance in the module. Who the fuck is this for? Oh my God. Oh, a fucking safe word. That's what it was, Marcus. I saw that shit. Discuss a safe word with your DM and other players when something makes you feel uncomfortable. Fucking World of Darkness started doing this shit. White Wolf started doing this shit with Vampire. Like, go fuck yourself. God, this infuriates me so fucking much. God.
You keep speaking
this. Become such fucking pussies, thin-skinned little bitches that they can't understand. They cannot differentiate reality from fucking fiction. If you're going to sit there and play an adult game about vampires whose powers of seduction and sexuality is one of the main core principles of the fucking universe, and you need a fucking safe word? God damn it. Dark Sun couldn't be made because they couldn't understand the slave pits, the necromancy, and that would be the perfect fucking game because you have preservers and defilers. The whole idea, the whole backstory behind Dark Sun is the world is destroyed because magic sucks the life from the fucking land. That should be the wet dream of these activists. But no, it's got slavery. It makes me uncomfortable. Well, then you're a little bitch and need to fucking grow a set. I'm sorry.
I think we may have killed it off, folks.
Oh, okay. Anyway. Yes, Marcus, exactly. They're making this shit. Just hold up. This is who it's for.
The message.
That's who the fuck it's for. They're trying to make the message for this modern audience of non-existent fucking people who do not spend any goddamn money. Just like Star Wars, just like D&D, like these games, these franchises were kept alive. They were fucking kept alive by nerds, by geeks who hung out on the weekends and didn't give a fuck who you fucked. They didn't care who you fucked or what the color of your fucking skin was. Didn't care what your religion was. Hey, you want to play D&D? Come on, let's go have some fucking imagination. Have a good goddamn time on Friday or Saturday night around the table every week for a goddamn year and a half. I ran a campaign. Multiple
Our campaign's going on 3 years.
Jesus Christ. But now you want to insert all your real world ideological bullshit. I want to put the real world politics in there. I want to do this. I want to do that. So now apparently orcs, instead of, they're problematic. So, we think they look like black people. No, now you made them look like Hispanics and like nomads and Indians and shit. It's like, what the fuck is that artwork?
But their skin is blue.
Oh,
typically.
Jesus fucking
It's like usually it's blue or green.
Oh God, there's so much fucking. I get this asshole off my fucking screen. Oh, Elon Musk is a fucking troll. It's just so frustrating. Just like it's a differentiate between fantasy, fiction, and reality. Those are two totally different things. We use fantasy and fiction to get a break from reality. Stop trying to insert your fucking twisted views of reality and your little worldviews and my truth and bullshit. My fucking truth. No, it's your experience. Your experience is not necessarily the truth. Mocking the Mexican orcs in the shop at 20 minutes ago. Yeah, it's so ridiculous. You move from one you assume, these people assume one stereotype. And it's like, that's based on your views, not anyone else's, because no one had a problem with it for fucking decades. Okay. 40, 50 years, or 50 years almost. No one cared. No one had a problem with it. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, the description makes them sound like black people. It's like, why the hell is that what you think? Kind of like people looking at the goblins in Harry Potter. Well, they kind of look like Jewish people. They kind of remind me of Jewish people. Well, that's a you problem. That is a fucking you problem. Okay. Yeah. It is. And then how do we fix orcs in D&D? Well, let's give them sombreros and cowboy hats and make them look like Hispanics. Like fucking what?
Well, it's the whole thing of Resident Evil again. Don't you know, Kilted?
What, stupid?
No. Remember how like people they couldn't you couldn't have no one had an issue with you going around shooting the Mexican community.
Yeah.
Or
no
the
one
Hispanic
had a problem with Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, and 4, but 5, oh my God, clutch my fucking pearls. Oh my God, you can't do that. You can't remake Resident Evil 5. It's problematic. They're killing a bunch of colored people in Africa. They're killing a bunch of colored tribes in Africa. What the fuck did you think was going to be in Africa? It was the whole story behind it. They dropped whatever, the virus, the plague, or whatever in the middle of the deepest, darkest, whatever, out there for a specific reason. And it targeted a rather specific demographic in the area. But no, suddenly it's a problem.
I'm pretty sure it just targeted whoever was alive. Just targeted whoever was alive in that area.
There. The orc and the cowboy boots, such a strong female, that one. Oh God. How's everybody doing? What's up, Paladin? How you doing? What else we got? I showed up to my wonderful fucking DK. Hi, Penny.
With these new headphones that my fiance got me, I can hear you so much cleaner and crisper.
I may or may not have been a little louder than I normally am. Paladin, I watched all 8 of them, and the reason why we were late tonight is because I made Hoshi watch the Armored Core one.
I had shit to do and impacted my time. I'm sorry. Okay, I did get more than half of it watched.
You got the good ones watched. Pac-Man was bizarre. So what do we want to start off with? The good, the meh, or the not offensive?
We can just start in order. We can just start at the first one.
No, I mean the good, which would be Secret Level, the meh, which was Creature Commandos, or the not actually offensive, which was the latest episode of
I haven't watched the newest episode of Star Wars.
Of Skeleton Crew?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me describe it. It has me more interested in the rest of the show.
I mean, that's fine. I did enjoy the first 2 episodes, so
yeah. Okay, the first 2 episodes were not offensive, but they weren't really anything. The 3rd episode actually goes, oh, okay, well, this is getting a little more interesting. It is better than not offensive. The non-offensive first. Well, Hoshi didn't watch it, so we're gonna wait till next week. We'll cover the 2 episodes then. So did you watch the 2 episodes of Creature Commandos?
I got the first episode watched.
You got the first episode watched.
Half of the second episode, or had to leave for lunch because a fucking emergency in New Iberia came up.
Oh no! I'm sorry, I shouldn't think about that. Oh, there was an incident. Oh, I can't tell you. I'm sorry.
Why can't you tell me?
Because I can't. Because I get in trouble.
Why? You're in Nemini right now.
No, I'm not. No, there's people that know who I am, like my boss. So not going to talk about work. So anyway, so the meh, and I would consider Creature Commandos meh. A lot of people are very upset. Like, okay, so if you don't want spoilers, if you don't want spoilers for Creature Commandos, it was a show. What the fuck? What is the Men of Themyscira? What the fuck was that? Aren't they?
No. So I mean, look, man, let's be honest. I get the joke they're going for, and I thought that was funny. Actually,
it's just so fucking stupid.
It's a bunch of horny dudes who wants to get on an island full of women. That's the joke.
It's so cheesy.
I want everybody to know. If Kiltit found out there was an island full of big, buff, incredibly attractive Amazonian women. Kilted would be part of that group. I want y'all to know that. He's making fun of the group, but he would be a part of that group.
The fuck I would. Not if they acted
Yes.
like that. I'm like, oh,
I know.
Oh, dude, come on, man. It's like totally gnarly, dude. No, fuck that shit.
You know you want to be part of that. You know you
We'll
at least
get
want to be
that
part of
line
the you
Hey,
want to be
there
a
you
part
go.
of the exchange culture program. I know you would.
Okay, that's a totally different story. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Oh God, I'm just
That
I'm
actually
remembering.
wouldn't work. That wouldn't work, Steve. That island is protected by magic. You can't look into it unless you actually are allowed in.
Oh, boo.
The gods literally prevent people from being able to spy on the wall. That's why it was hidden.
I would sacrifice my hips for snoo snoo. Yes. The soul is willing, but the body is weak and broken. So Creature Commandos, it's not for kids, definitely, because there's nudity, there's luscious little booties and side boob and nipple.
Yeah.
Oh, and
I didn't see.
Oh,
the only nipple I saw
you
was
get-
on the corpse.
oh no, she fucks them. They fuck.
Oh,
they
I
fuck
haven't
a
got.
lot.
I haven't got to see that part yet. I only got the part where she tried to seduce him.
Oh, they fuck. She gets naked and they fuck.
Which
Oh, yeah,
it's
a lot.
surprising that James Gunn is wanting. It's surprising that James Gunn is wanting to create his own universe. But this is a direct sequel to the Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we can't use humans, so we're gonna skirt the law and
No. Like they literally referenced the last Suicide Squad movie from the Snyderverse.
I know.
Like
they reference. There's a couple of references. One of which is the Suicide Squad and his son and all that, Flag's son and shit.
who was killed by Peacemaker.
Yeah. I mean, of course, the second episode is really just the bride and Frankenstein. It shows her backstory.
I picked up that much.
Yeah. And what ends up happening is she fucks, like, he walks in on them fucking, and so he kills him.
The doctor?
Yeah. Oh, he fucking mangles his ass up, and she gets pissed off, and they beat the shit out of each other throughout time. Yeah. He's always going. He's a fucking simp and a half, dude. He's like all gaga over her.
Gaga. I mean, he thought she was made for him, so I mean, I get it.
He's such a bitch, though. Frankenstein is such a. I'm sorry.
Frankenstein has always been a bitch, though. He's afraid of fire. Like,
I mean, they just went overtime with his fucking little baby bitch ass, man. Good Lord. He's like spoiled little brat. It's like, you think he would have grown up. They haven't shown him at all in current day, except for, on the boat, but that's about it. So I don't know. It's like, are the rest of the episodes just going to be backstories and all this other stuff? Because we'll see. But it was outside of the
I thought the animation looked fine.
The animation, low FPS, very Venture Brothers. It was all right. So
it could be worse. All right, it could be worse. I mean, granted, Disney has not set a very high bar. At least it's not Disney. At least it's not Disney.
Yeah. A lot of people have known this. So at this point, going by the clips and such for the show, I'm really starting to think James Gunn is a one-trick pony for his group of misfits. Yes, that is something some other people are noticing too. So we'll just, looks like Justice League level. No, it's not that good. I don't. The animation. It's something to get used to. I don't know. I thought it was okay.
Yeah, it's not like the best, but it's not terrible, in my personal opinion. But I was definitely enjoying Secret Level a lot. I enjoyed Secret Level way more than I thought I would. I didn't know what to expect going through this.
Dude, I loved. Okay, we're just gonna jump right into fucking Secret Level because fuck that shit. Fuck it. Fuck it. All right, let's get this on the screen because we're gonna talk about Secret Level. Because so episode by episode, boom. So they showed off 8 episodes, but there's got to be more than that, right? Of course, there's gonna be more.
There was more advertised because there was we haven't seen Mega Man yet.
Haven't seen Mega Man. Haven't seen Concord. Haven't seen Spelunky. So I guess
see Concord.
Based on these episodes, yes, I goddamn well do. I absolutely do. I want to see everything. Okay. There was not one single episode that I thought was shit. All right. So, first episode, Dragons, Dungeons and Dragons, The Queen's Cradle. That I kind of saw that coming, unfortunately, because of the teaser that they put out on Twitter.
They showed us
They
Tiamat.
showed us Tiamat. That was the worst part of the whole fucking thing. They ruined the ending.
Yeah, like I kind of figured, I was like, hey,
by the way, guys. So this is your warning.
I was like, man, I checked the time. I was like, man, it's getting close to the end of the episode, and they're gonna kill the golden dragon. Oh,
I mean,
which
yeah.
technically that shouldn't be allowed because golden dragons are under Bahamut's protection, and Bahamut wouldn't let his sister do that to his kids. But that I digress, because Bahamut and Tiamat's children fight amongst each other, not they. I don't know if Bahamut's mad. Besides, if you get to it, I don't know if he was an ancient or if he was an adult dragon. He looked to be adult size, not ancient size. But if he was definitely an ancient size, he would have a lot more power, and Bahamut would probably protect him. But I digress.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Bahamut is more powerful than Tiamat, because of holy magic outbeats demonic magic. Also, I like that, a little small detail that I really enjoyed about the whole Tiamat cult thing is people forget, like, Tiamat. Yes, Tiamat is not a demon or a devil. She is a dragon, the mother of all color dragons or chromatic dragons. But she lives in hell. She is basically hell's Cerberus. She is the guardian. No. That wasn't her. She cannot physically leave hell.
Okay.
Without Asmodeus's permission. That was her avatar.
Okay.
Anytime a god sets foot on the mortal plane, it is never their real body. It is their avatar.
Gotcha.
Tiamat is still in hell. She just put her soul, part of her soul, into that. She used the gold dragon's body as a vessel, as an avatar. Tiamat is actually twice that size.
I like the gnome wizard.
I like that she kept trying to cast. I thought she was trying to cast Fireball. I swear, I thought they were going to go with the meme, and she was going to cast Fireball on the bridge.
I did too. I thought, yeah, but no, it was just like cone of flame or something like.
It was it was either. It's this fucking spell. Oh shit, burning hands. Yes, thank you.
Dan. Like I said, it's been a while since I played. Okay,
that was a 15-foot cone. That was burning hands. I love the fact that she kept trying to cast it, and you just saw the lich. The lich was just stabbing his fingers. Counterspell. I was like, that's a bitch move. But I like it because I do that all the time to my players. I counter a lot of their spells.
So the episode starts off. They run into the camp. You got all the
and also I want everybody to know the party was like heavily, and I do mean heavily diverse, but it made sense in the world, so it didn't fucking matter.
Paladin, druid, monk, and
a female paladin Goliath, a female half orc. It was definitely a half orc because I was debating half orc because I didn't know if it was gonna be a furbolg or not. But I looked, there's the overbite. The underbite, that was probably a half orc.
Well, half orc. She had her talents.
Yeah, so half orc, half orc druid, female. I want to say wizard because she had a spell book. Yeah. Sorcerers don't need spell books.
Yep. So
and then female gnome spell wizard, and then a male monk.
God, it was dwarf. So many women. It was diversity. It's woke. It's woke. Oh my God, there's too many women. It's woke. It's
D&D.
No, it was good. There was nothing like
there was no pandering except to people who it was fan service is what that was.
It was straight up D&D fan service. It was good fan service.
Oh, by the way, I want you to know.
Look,
hold on, wait. No, I need to.
Motherfucker. I can do this. I just get frustrated and I decide to mock the people who are overly far to one side, who the moment they see a female protagonist in a video game, they scream, woke. I can't stand that. Wait for the game to come out and prove you right or wrong. Don't immediately jump to that conclusion. Okay? Please, I'm begging everybody. Pay attention to the red flags. But don't immediately jump to that conclusion. We need more than just that. Because I'm pretty sure, hold on. Okay, Seafood, dude. New World, dude. That was fucking hilarious. Unreal Tournament was that was awesome. Warhammer, dudes. Go Titus. Pac-Man, dude. Except no, well, anyway. Crossfire, bunch of dudes, bunch of chicks. Armored Core, dude. So, y'all, begging you, don't immediately jump to that spot. Don't be Synthetic Man, please. Don't be Synthetic Man.
I want everyone to know here that whoever was playing that party is a bitch, because when they were camping, they had Tiny Hut active.
Okay.
What that does is basically that's the fuck you DM spell. Basically, it's what Tiny Hut is a spell that doesn't require concentration. It's a spell that lasts 8 hours, which is what is required for a long rest, and is a bubble that fits. And it was a bubble that fits 10 medium-sized creatures. Nothing can enter the bubble without the caster's permission. No spells can get through. No attacks can get through. So basically, it's a big bubble for invulnerability if you want to like have a peaceful sleep. DM, it's basically like, hey, DM, we don't want you to interrupt our long rest with like wolves attacking our party in the middle of the night, and they fucking cast it. I hate when my players cast it because I'm like, and then I gotta be like, okay, and I gotta figure out a reason why a spellcaster's here to fucking counter or dispel magic your goddamn tiny hut. And you're right, Dan. They still did have a lookout. You're correct.
Frost, we're not covering it because Hoshi didn't watch it yet. So we're going to cover 2 and 3 next week.
2 and 3?
Yeah. Uh-oh. A wild supervisor has entered the chat. Yeah, well, episode 3 and 4. Fuck off.
I did watch episode 3 and 4.
Of Skeleton Crew.
Oh.
No, Frost, you see, okay, do I have to highlight? Look, ta-da! See, part 3, ta-da! Yes. We're covering something that was a lot more fun to watch. Ugh. I loved it. And the fact that like the fucking cleric stabs the paladin and then and the fucking gnome is just like, oh, you're dead. And I laughed my ass off. Just put a pot on her hand. It's like, ah! I loved every moment in the D&D episode. I did.
It felt like a D&D story.
Fantastic. Here's the problem.
Oh no, it left us wanting more. By the way, it did the biggest cuckold it could possibly do it. It left us right before they fucking fought Tiamat.
Shit. No,
they blue balled the hell out of us.
Those bastards. God damn.
They cut it off at the fucking good part.
I guess because our cleric. Like, yeah. Absorbed whatever was possessing the cleric, and then went, oh God, you've been carrying this around for years. It's too powerful, and just fucking rips his ass open. Tiamat shows up.
Well, that's because Tiamat was waiting for a dragon vessel.
Don't say blue bolt.
I mean, fair. If Kilt's nuts are as blue as we all think they are, then maybe that's why he wears a kilt, so he doesn't have the strain on his testicles.
I'm not allowed to say. Okay. Anyway, fantastic episode. So, did you ever love you too, dude? You fucking bastard. He warned me he was going to do this. Okay. All right. So, how much did you understand the Sifu episode?
I understand the basic premise of Sifu.
But okay, so I think Sifu was the shortest episode. Sifu is the game. It's a revenge. Yeah. It's a revenge story, and you fight, and every time you die, you come back, but you're a little bit older. And it, like, depending on your ending, can keep track of it and all that stuff. I thought it was fucking perfect.
And also, you have more experience. You come like you have the more experience of a kung fu master, right?
I think so. But yeah, you can only die so many times before you're just done for. And pretty much the episode Sifu, It Takes a Life, it's the video game. They took the video game and put it on the screen, and like all the way down to the art style and everything. And it was just just chef's kiss. So they got no balls on what? do a secret level on Atlas. What's Atlas?
I don't know.
But yeah, so yeah, the Sifu episode, fantastic. I love the way it ended. Going back to the old lady eating the food, and like she just recognizes it's just like, oh, it's so great. And it makes you realize like he died a lot on the final boss. I mean,
Well, he only had two. He only had 2 coins left, so he only had to die. He only died twice.
I'm trying to remember exactly how it works. Because like every time you die, it ages you so many years. It doesn't matter how many coins you have.
Well, the coins kept breaking, so
yeah. But if you saw when he was in the corridor with all the people where they were just stomping the shit out of him as the boss man was looking up at him, you notice when he appeared, he was surrounded by all of his deaths, and he aged. So I want to go back and play Sifu. It's fantastic. It's a very fun game. It really is. Good, just fun little beat 'em up with lots of button presses and stuff. Good, very good episode. Very enjoyable. If you like the Sifu video game, you're gonna enjoy the episode, and you'll know exactly what's going on and everything. Any other thoughts?
I assume the boss was someone like. Is that like an in-game important boss, or is that just a random boss?
I have no idea. In the video game, it may have just been a generic boss. Like it looked like just a generic revenge story, but that's what Sifu is. Sifu is a revenge story. You watch your father get killed by this asshole, and you spend your life trying to find him, hunt him down, and mow through his.
I'm assuming you can beat it as a young man. Like you don't have to like you could if you're good enough at the game.
If you're good enough, you can beat it as the guy you saw in the very beginning of it. Yeah, that is possible. That's probably the end. The big ending. But I suck, so I only got I didn't even get through the first boss because I stopped playing. But I'm gonna go back and play it because it's fun. It's good stuff. Anything else on Sifu?
No, like I said, it was like you said, it was you covered it. I mean, it was short, sweet, and it got to the point. It was good.
Yeah, short, sweet, and to the point. Like I said, I want to say, let me see. I want to say that was probably the shortest episode. So,
yeah, I think it was only about. Honestly, I think it was like a 7 to 10 minute episode. Honestly,
yeah,
because like the other last 3 minutes was like credits.
Yeah, I mean that's each one of the episodes. The last 3 minutes is credits, which is like very annoying. But got to give credit where credit's due, and everyone involved in all of these episodes deserves all the credit.
Oh yeah, my fiance was talking about.
Wait till you watch Pac-Man. That's so fucking bizarre.
My fiance said like the animation was so good that like she hopes everyone who worked on this got paid what they deserve.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, it's the same studio. It's the same studio that did Love, Death, and Robots. So yeah. Now,
I mean, she also stated that like the reason why these animations were probably so good is because like they weren't like hour-long episodes; these were like short, quick cut scenes almost. So like they could focus more on the quality than over the quantity.
You get ready.
Except when they blue balled us for Tiamat, like I was like,
fucking bastards. Space Marine 2. Links. Okay. All right, we're gonna get there, but I need to see who the 3 Space Marines are.
Well, we know one of them was Titus.
Yeah, and I know, but I don't want to get ahead. What are their names though? Space Marine 2 characters.
Do you know what that demon thing they fought was?
No idea. No, not Savat. Why the fuck would you skip this? Hold on. Okay, Titus, Brother Gabriel. No, fuck you, Leandros, you cocksucker. Karen. Black dude. I want to say it's the same guy. I don't know. Anyway, back to this. So, third episode. Gamergate Civil War. It's not a civil war. It's anti-censorship, and that's the bottom line too. We might talk about it in a little bit, but Hoshi has no idea what it's all on about. So, New World. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Dude, every time he got hit, all I heard was
cheesiest.
That's all I could think of. That's all I could fucking hear was.
Oh, get to the chopper. Dude, that was hilarious. Like at first, I'm like, what the fuck is like Arnold Schwarzenegger's voice acting was absolutely horrendous, but by the end of it, it's like, oh, it was so perfect. It was just so cheesy, funny, pompous. He was just this arrogant, pompous king who thought he was the bestest shit ever. And oh god, it was just so great.
It was. It
And
was good.
the guy on Eternum is like, I'm tired of killing you. Go away.
I love that. Like he literally spent years, and I do mean fucking years, defeating whatever the hell was in that cave, getting all that great loot.
Getting all that fat loot and goes up to the king and goes, swing, swing, swing. Okay. I'm tired of
You would think though that he would learn to fight after actually like years of like fighting that creature, or was it like a Dark Soul situation where you were just eventually wearing the fucker down?
I mean, he died every time he went into the mountain. So I mean, where was he getting? It's just how was he getting loot?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I've never played the game, so I don't even know what game this is from.
Lost New World. It's an Amazon MMO. Yeah, it's an Amazon MMO. That's why it's easily why it's one of the shows that they did, but it was fun.
I still liked it.
Fun and funny.
If it was a selfless plug, it still was a fucking hilarious and good. It was really good, very well animated too.
Yeah, I like you had said before, I didn't know what to expect with any of these episodes. And it's like I'm watching the D&D episode, it's like, oh my god, this is amazing. And then I watch Sifu and then New World, I'm like, holy shit, this is good. This is goddamn good. And then Unreal Tournament. The robots, the mining robots.
I like that one too. I kept thinking Skynet though.
Yeah, I mean, the robots they take over and all this other stuff. It's like, oh, all because one guy decided to hit one of them over the head because he was in a bad mood. That was just
no, it was broken.
Was like, he was broken. But he reset his programming. He was able to Bluetooth into the other ones, every once one at a time here and there. But that
I was like, this is why if we ever get robot like helpers, I will never be mean to those robots. This is why you don't be mean to your robots, guys,
because they'll take over and use you for cannon fodder. Oh man, I thought it was great. I didn't know what to expect. Like, how are you going to make an episode of Unreal Tournament that is more interesting than a bunch of dudes fighting each other? It's like you put a story behind it, and I think they did a great job putting the story behind it. With they started off. It was the same old story, similar to something like Blade Runner, where these robots are made
to
survive. God, Jesus fucking Christ! What the fuck am I gonna do with you? Oh God. Okay. All right. So anyway. Robots in space being used as tools because robots being tools and everything. And of course, when you abuse your tools that have that have programming, and all of a sudden one of them decides to break his programming and survives and see how the rest of them are being treated and gets a little offended by it and realizes that he can tap into the other ones and free them as well. And that's essentially what happens. And what the humans decide to do in their arrogance is for punishment, they're going to use the robots in tournaments, and humans or humanoids are going to that's the future.
Was there a rebellion prior to this that like they had the gladiator ring had to like shut it down? Because the lady kept saying how like we need to show these people what happens to those who rebel. Like, was she working for the government? Was she someone of importance?
Just head of the corporation to show what happens, making sure keeping people in line or keeping the robots, the artificials in line or whatever, because it ended up on this one mining colony, the robots gained
a lot of people
and killed everybody. So they, in order to put a stop to it, they decided to make a spectacle out of it because the Roman Colosseums, and just like say like a mix of Gladiator and Blade Runner, mix that up to entertain the crowd, and all of a sudden one of these robot helpers and stuff just gains popularity. It's like, is it a trope? Sure it is, but it was done well. I think it was done very well.
Oh yeah, no. I really enjoyed it. Man, I'm not those. I know that it killed him.
I know.
But whenever the robot, like the hit the dude with the kick gun, the final fight, and his back hit the wall, and you heard that crack, I was like, oh, I bet you that felt good before he died. Like
that one nanosecond. Yeah, I've seen this one before. Don't break your tools. Let the busty redhead break it. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Like I was like, man, that crack sounded good. Like I know it killed him, but still, like that crack in the back, like it sounded like I long for those sounds to come out of my back whenever I crack them.
And the woman in charge discovers that this particular robot has control over the entire facility.
Well, she didn't notice it until the final fucking round. She's like, wait a minute, why is this one special?
No, I mean, like right toward the end when she goes out there with all the other soldiers and everything, and he just
controls he's basically, like I said, Skynet. It's literally fucking Skynet. He hacked into the mainframe and took control of everything. He's in charge. He said, look at me. I am the captain now.
We are the media now. Anyway, it's such a breath of fresh air. I just watched 8 episodes of fantastic shows.
But the thing is, guys, like even though the timer says like 15 minutes, they're not 15 minutes long.
They're roughly 10 to 15 minutes long, 9 to 15 minutes long on average. So 8, you're looking at hour and a half, 2 hours of your life. If you have the opportunity. What's up, Jason? Did you watch any of Secret Levels, Jason? I don't think you did. You want to jump on? Or we don't want to spoil it for you. You got to watch it. Let me know if you want me to send you an invite or if you want to talk about this. I don't want to spoil it for you. But up next, what's
Space Marines.
And they shall know no fear. Our man Titus comes back. And I want to say,
I think this is a prequel to Space Marine 2.
I don't know.
It felt like a prequel.
I thought it felt like a continuation because the black dude was really, really old, and I want to say that was Brother Karen.
Oh well, I
genuinely think. You think all black people look alike? No, they have the same features. He didn't have the 3 dots over his eye though. Like Brother Karen doesn't have the dots on his eyes. I'm looking at his picture right now. Like, I would have to look. I wonder. Let's see. What's the episode? Episode 4 or 5? I think it's episode 5. Secret level. Let's see if they show the characters. And they shall know no fear from the
dude, when I was watching this episode, I just kept thinking, like, brother, like, the whole
awesome. God, is the bolter? Oh, this is great. Space Marine 2 Secret Level episode is the bolter porn we crave. Oh, dragging the
dude with the
Mechanicus. Yeah. Adeptus Mechanicus in there. It's like, what's in the box? Adeptus Mechanicus. Just dragging him along. And the fucker runs through that whatever vehicle the hell that was. Oh, that was just fantastic. You drop Space Marines.
They're literally built like a fucking tank.
Let's see. Bolter porn. Let's see. I'm trying to see Chaos God Zinch. Warp nonsense, blah, blah, blah. Some neat detours on Titus's. Why the fuck not? Let's get Jason in here. I'm trying to find. I just want to know if they can name the characters in the episode. Process of becoming a space marine. Ugh! They're not showing me the characters. Is Titus in secret level? Yes, Titus is in secret level. When does this take place? Regardless, it's fantastic. It's just fantastic.
Yes, it is. It is a good watch. We cannot recommend this enough.
And whatever that greater demon was at the end that just melted the other two's brains. I want to say that had to be Titus. Like it shows or it makes you think that Titus stabs the black guy and he falls. But I think he did that on purpose to cause him damage to break the psychic connection. I don't know if that's a thing. I haven't played 40K in a long time, but if that's a thing, that's a thing. And then the greater demon went into Titus's mind, and Titus just kind of laughed at him.
Because he said, this kid knows no fear.
But it goes back, it's something from Space Marine 1, and they talk about it in Space Marine 2, that Titus is almost immune to the warp. And they add on to that with this one. It's great. It says, our fight is over. No, it's not. He turns around, puts his helmet on, is like, yeah. And of course, leave us hanging on that one too. I did the right button. Yeah. Well, yeah. Thoroughly enjoyable. Can't really talk about Pac-Man or Crossfire. So Pac-Man was just, I don't know how to describe Pac-Man.
You can talk about it. It's fine if you want to. Like
no. I genuinely okay. So it's so very strange.
You want me to experience it for myself, I assume.
Yeah, I kind of do. Because of the way it ends. the whole premise is like, eat or be eaten, and he's going through. It's like you have to make it through the maze to escape the maze. You will escape the maze. That's, and I'm going to leave it at that. It's very strange. Crossfire, I'm not familiar with what that's supposed to be based on. Let's see. Oh, it's an online game. Okay. From 2007, online tactical first-person shooter game developed by Smilegate Entertainment for Microsoft Windows. Okay. Sure. Why not? It's, I mean, the premise of Crossfire is like some sort of team, one, like it's two teams against each other. One of them has to escort their package to the end of the zone, and the other team has to stop them. That's it. And it's like you're not sure. They're both teams are saying we're the good guys, we're not the bad guys, and it's like it's very kind of muddled and everything. So yeah, I don't know what to. Jason, I sent you the invite, Jason. But yeah, so Crossfire is Crossfire. It was a fun episode. It was an interesting story. The visuals were great. The tactics, like it was just, I mean, it was a story. It was like a mission in an FPS where two teams going against each other. That's what it was. And I think they did a pretty good job at Blitzball. What's Blitzball? I know that name.
That sounds like from Final Fantasy.
Oh.
I think.
Yeah, Blitzball is from Final Fantasy, but are they doing? Oh. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not that Crossfire. It's not that tabletop game. No, it's a first-person shooter from 2007. But the final episode, which is the reason why we're late, because I made Hoshi watch it, because he had to, because if nothing else, got to watch the Armored Core episode. Unfortunately, Hoshi is not familiar with the Armored Core game.
No,
universe.
The only From Software I'm used to is from Elden Ring and Dark Souls. Like those are the only lores I really know, and Bloodborne and Demon Souls. So like I never got into the mech side of From Software.
Armored Core is the pilot in the big robot that are called armored cores, and they go out and they take missions. They're mercenaries. They go out and they fight. They do this, they do that, and it's all mercenary jobs. And Keanu Reeves plays this fucking strung out badass pilot. And yeah, it was just so nice to watch something that's good. It really is.
It reminded me of it gave me like Gundam vibes, but also maybe Cowboy Bebop vibes.
How Cowboy Bebop? Like, how's that
I
possible?
just think it's mercenary and then a mech suit. And, wait, no, never mind. Not Cowboy Bebop. Fuck. Oh, what's no? Oh, I'm thinking. Iruka 7. If you ever watched
Not
Iruka,
familiar with that. I am not familiar with that one.
but also it gave me a very like those. Have you ever been to an old arcade where you played that mech suit game where you got the joystick controllers to play? Like you had two of them, like you were actually piloting it by yourself.
I mean, he is piloting a mech, so yeah. But he is so far strung out that, you know, the mech, like parts of the mech, come with him in his psyche. He's psychologically damaged, but he's really good at what he does. And I want to say the pilots in the mechs at the end that he's fighting, they're him. I
Wait, what?
genuinely, I think they're clones of him. Like he was created. If you remember, the voice in his head said that where he ended up at the end, that's where he was created, where he was built, where he was augmented, whatever.
So that's why he killed that one dude in the fucking other mech. It's because he didn't want any extra versions of him.
Well, he took offense to saying it's like they're just like you. Like nobody's like me. Done. He's like, no one is like us. Like he's a schizophrenic armored core pilot. Oh, yep. They are guns for hire. They work for the people that whoever pays the money. I need to go back and play Armored Core again. I do. It's so much fun. Giant stompy robots, so much fun. If I tried picking up and playing it again, I wouldn't know what the fuck I was doing. I might have to start from the beginning. Where have I ever done that before?
No.
So, based with your lack of with your newbie knowledge of Armored Core, what did you think of the episode?
I mean, it was very well animated, so that was, and I think the acting in all the fucking episodes were really good. So yes. I mean, I can't even Arnold Schwarzenegger is like,
dude, he was fucking chewing up the scenery. My God, I thought that would rule forever, but even death bows at my magnificence.
Dude, he was having fun with it. You can't tell me he wasn't. He was just having fun.
Maybe you're protected by my aura.
He was just having fun with it. That's how I picked that up.
Yeah. Oh, that's what chewing up scenery means. Just hamming it up, just having a damn good old time.
Like I think he was reliving his old like Predator days. You know what I mean?
Days.
Speaking of the Predator, did you catch the handshake meme at the end whenever he gave the
Yep. Oh, nice little callback, little callback to the glory days. I thought it was so good.
Every time he got fucking hit, that's all I heard was
the first thing he slices off his arm. And somehow I still live, or what's his name? He talking in the third person.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
It was fantastic.
Yeah. Like I said, I didn't know what to expect from this. I was hoping for a couple of good episodes, and I got 8. I got 8 pretty damn good episodes.
Maybe people who actually enjoy these games that are passionate about it was behind helping make this.
Oh boy. Which, I mean, if Amazon can repeat this and let Henry Cavill do what the fuck he wants to.
Isn't he greenlit to do what he wants?
It is, well, Warhammer 40K with Henry Cavill has been greenlit. It is going forward, ladies and gentlemen. It's just going forward.
Hold on, wait. You said his name. Give it like a few seconds. Hunty will appear in the chat.
I swear to God, if Hunty shows up, I'm gonna fucking die. Oh, that'll be funny.
If we say Henry Cavill 3 times,
Henry
Hunty
Cavill, Henry
appears.
Cavill, Henry Cavill.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. The model, since they didn't base it, there was some scenes like angles where the dude who Arnold was playing kind of looked like Henry a little bit. That was just my personal opinion, but it felt like he did.
So yeah, well, these 8 episodes, the way they were done, they were all entertaining. It has me genuinely looking forward to see like what they're gonna do with the rest of them. What are the rest of them gonna be like? Like, let's see. Let me see. Do we have an episode list? Let's find out. So far, let's see. Episode 8. Oh, you're shitting me. 1, 2,
What?
3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 episodes left, and they don't say what's what. Are you serious? When does this happen? How does that happen? This doesn't happen.
Apparently, it's happening. Oh God, it's happening! It's happening! Calm the fuck down.
Schedule and episodes explained. 8 episodes will be available right away, while additional episodes will debut a week later. There are 16 episodes total. Let's see.
So we got the first half of season 1, which if it continues,
here we go.
Continue.
Found it. Okay. So thank you. This is from Dexerto. So, Outer Worlds. Looking forward to that. Here's what we got. So, episode 9. The remaining episodes. Episode 9 goes on the Outer Worlds. Looking forward to that. Mega Man. Cool. Exodus. I have no idea. Sci-fi saga based on an upcoming action adventure role-playing game. A mechanic traverses the galaxy frontier. I'm going to have to look this up. Exodus Odyssey. I have to see what that's all about. Spelunky. I
don't know these games, so the only game I know, and that's only unfortunately, is Concord. Because it lives in
Concord is going
infamy
to be
now.
a riot, yes. So, okay, so based on the acclaimed roguelike game, Spelunky is just you go off, you're like Indiana Jones exploring tombs, and you have to find stuff and get stuff, and it's a roguelike. So that's about it. A pair of explorers ponder their purpose in a subterranean world where everything wants to kill them repeatedly. So yeah. Concord. I can't wait for this episode. What are they going to do based on the galaxy-spanning team-based shooter that lasted 10 days? Captain Cassidy's crew of free gunners is about to pull off the biggest heist of their lives. Yeah, like being better than the game. Playtime fulfillment. What? Oh, not linked to any one franchise. This episode focuses on a range of PlayStation characters tracking down a valuable item in a virtual world. Okay, this could be something.
By the way, I heard that people are really butthurt right now at the fact that Marvel Rivals is just killing it.
Why? Why are they butthurt? It's fucking. It's like
Overwatch. Overwatch people are butthurt.
Oh, boo! Fucking who? Maybe keep your ideology at fucking home. Is there an Astrobot episode? That'd be great.
There's Mega Man.
Yeah, I mean Mega Man, but
definitely. By the way, did you ever buy
Astrobot has boobs? Hold on. What are you talking? Whoa, wait. That's a full rundown, but that's only 14, Dexerto. You said the remaining 8 episodes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's only 6, you fucker. Anyway. What now?
Did you buy Shotgun Roulette? I'm gonna take that as a no.
Oh, he's not looking at the screen.
We told you.
Did Steve tell you? Steve summoned you.
Someone had a message, Hunty.
Marvel has boobs. That's what it is. Marvel Rivals. So here's my speculation with this. People sitting there trying to say they've been trying to give examples as to So obviously the game has to be fun, right?
Uh-huh.
In order for people to continue to play. The fact that it's free means something. Okay. Trying to compare it to Concord is the dumbest fucking thing in the world.
Wasn't trying to compare it to
I'm not
Concord.
talking about you. Trying to compare it to, oh, well, gamers aren't buying games. Yeah, but Marvel Rivals had 500,000 people playing it. It's like Marvel Rivals is a free to play game. It's free. I don't care how much money it makes off of microtransactions. It are free. The barrier to entry is zero. Zero. Zip, zilch, nada. So you can try it out, see if you like it, and play. As long as they only pay to win. If it's not pay to win, cool. Pay for cosmetics, cool. Ain't got no problem with that. Follow that formula and make it fun. Although people don't like that the stupid Kevin Shark thing because you can swallow you and like run off the side of the cliff.
Yeah, I heard people are saying that's gonna get patched real fucking quick.
Oh, somebody's got to do something about that because that's fucking broken shit.
That's not broken. That's called being a Kirby.
That's fucking broken.
No, it's called being Kirby or Donkey Kong for Smash Brothers because that was the old Smash Brother technique where you ate your fucking opponent and you just jumped off the edge with them. Except Kirby could fucking fly, so once you jumped off the edge with them,
gamers aren't buying woke propaganda games. Yes, no, they are not. They're not buying your ideological bullshit when that's front and center.
I mean, unfortunately, shit. Fuck. Dragon Age did get 1 million copies sold, so.
There's rumors that it may have gone up to 3 million, but that's
still no. Smash's guy disproved that. Okay. It's they said that it is just under, or it's under 1.5 million.
I know he's got a lot of people. He's reporting that he's got a lot of people talking about it. I even say it in my videos.
Yeah, take it with a grain of salt.
Take it with a grain of salt. Between like Endymion's got a lot of insiders talking to him. Smash has got a lot of insiders talking to him. When you hear that, you have to take it with a grain of salt and look at the track record and whatnot. And I've fucking Fratanga. I'm kind of fussed at Fratanga plays. Thick stick boy himself. I love him to death, but it's like, has anybody challenged them on who their insider, who these leaks are coming from? It's like, if they reveal their sources, they're not going to have them. It's it's not necessarily.
It's also protected anonymity. So
it's protecting anonymity. It's you have to make the decision yourself how much you trust someone, what they're saying. Just like any other content creator, this is no different than any of the bullshit that any of the stuff I run my mouth about, any of the stuff that Smash talks about, Smash, Hypno, Fratanga, all the stuff that we talk about. When we get information, we find information. You make the decision on how much you trust us, how much you trust Smash, how much you trust all these people. You make that decision for yourself. And when someone, some people can have zero integrity, fucking Mike Zero, and yet still have a following. God, I have no fucking idea why. But
because rumors and drama spreads like wildfire.
Jeez, yes, but he's fucking wrong all the time. Anyway,
misinformation is one of the most most, I guess, what's fire kindle that you can have, dude.
Yeah,
people love drama.
Yeah, I get it. I kind of get it. I just don't get it. When you're wrong more often than not, why do people still listen to you? Why would people take your word for it? And especially in Smash and Endymion's position, they can't afford to lie. They can't. Not considering the shit that they say, the things that they talk about, all the stuff that they bring up and that I bring up and that all of us bring up, we can't afford to be full of shit, But again, I talk about what they talk about. I bring it up. I give my opinions on it. And I say, it's like, y'all make your decision for yourself. But when, after a while, when someone's right more often than not about one speculation or another, then like, what do you do then? When we sit there and look at what can be considered the uglification of female avatars in video games, oh, it's not woke, you're just being a bitch, you're just being this, you're just being that. It's like, okay, but then the game comes out and it's absolute shit. Yeah, Alyssa Mercante's trying to sue him. He's got who's his attorney? He's got a pretty damn good attorney who's on top of it. He's taking care of it. So we'll
She could try to sue him, but I don't think she has a leg to stand on.
That's not up for us to decide. We can only speculate. You know, most of the stuff Smash talks about, same stuff that I've talked about and other channels have talked about, is based on the things that she puts out there on the internet. Trying to sit there and claim that, oh, he's sending his followers to harass her. It's like, you are a public figure who posts information online, free to the public, in the public square, and people are going to have something to say about that. So I don't know what kind of leg she has to stand on. I don't know what kind of leg Smash has to stand on. That's for the attorneys to decide, and we're going to be following this. You know, I wish him the best of luck. He's got a damn good attorney. But yeah, her Alyssa Mercante and the quest for relevance, because she ain't. I'm tired of talking about her. I just insufferable twat. Let her ruin her own life and her own career all by herself. Oh God, why did you have to bring that up, Hunty? So do you know who Greta Gerwig is?
Nope.
Oh, but you do.
No, I don't.
Ghostbusters. Let's see. I believe it's Greta Gerwig, American actress and screenwriter. She is responsible for Barbie.
Okay.
And I thought she was. Is she? Okay. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she's doing The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Yeah, Greta Gerwig is looking to do Chronicles of Narnia.
Okay, I mean, it's just another remake.
With rock and roll.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So a musical?
No, she said something like it's gonna be rock and roll. It's like, oh dear God. Like I don't genuinely know what to expect, honestly. So let's see. Like, she did Barbie. She did the most unintentional comedy in the world because all she wanted to do, and what this beautiful, wonderful feminist message. But unfortunately, she turned the stupid up to 11 and it became a comedy. It was absolutely a nonsensical comedy. Ooh.
Oh, I thought you meant like the creator of Barbie, not like I didn't think you meant like the director.
I'm talking about Barbie the movie. In my Christian allegory fantasy movie, yeah. Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is about to be ruined. Yes. I missed something. So even if EA and BioWare made a claim that the sales figures to plebs like us still can't take their word for it. So here's the whole thing. And I've said this numerous times, and every time I talked about it. If the sales numbers were good, that's all you would hear about. Okay? You would not stop. Every single fucking rag out there, all the usual suspects would be screaming it from the rafters to own the chuds. If it sold the right amount, that's all you would hear about. Period. Because we all said the game sucks. It's terrible. The dialogue, the writing, this and that and the other. If it sold well, that's all you'd hear about. If she's reimagining it for a modern audience, I'm sure it's going to be, again, it's going to be modernized, brought up to date, and blah. Oh, I don't even know if I want to look at this article from Screen Rant. Just the title alone makes me want to die. Makes me want to just. Greta Gerwig's Narnia remake is exciting, but I wish Netflix would take a riskier approach to the books. I don't even want to know. I don't even think I know what that means. I wish someone would make a horror. What?
I
wish someone would make a horror adaptation of the Chronicles of Narnia. Who is this?
Like what? Winnie the Pooh? You mean?
Can be made richer with these elements. Let's check this out. Heading in this direction would allow the story to stand apart from other fantasy works. Just fucking adapt it like with the in reading. As mentioned, Greta Gerwig's reboot is set to be a streaming premiere. Yay, which means it's not fit for theaters, which means that it can afford to be more experimental in its telling. Streaming platforms have become home to more unconventional blah blah. You're not even, blah 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 blah. You want it to be a horror. What? Why the Chronicles of Narnia would work so well, the horror elements? Because so many of them could already be found in the themes and the world building of the story. C.S. Lewis' story of the Pevensie children carries hints of the fear of growing up during war. As well as the complications of growing up generally, psychological aspects could easily absorb elements of horror as the children carry their fears both into Narnia and out of it after returning, only to find that no time has passed, forcing them to grow up all over again. No. Like, keep your fucking stupid ass nonsensical opinions to yourself. A horror? That doesn't even make like Narnia has horror aspects in it if you think about it. The people have no imagination. Yeah. Black Santa calling it now.
What?
I think I missed. Just hope for interesting content. Yeah. Yeah. That's all we ever hope for. Fun, interesting, something to, something fun to watch. Kind of like Secret Level. Good stuff.
Very fun to watch.
Very fun to watch. Has me interested to see how they're going to handle the rest of the episodes. Oh, Lord have mercy. Greta Gerwig, yay. Are you excited?
Not really, no. I was never really a big Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe fan anyway, so.
I remember watching it as a cartoon.
I watched the first one and I liked it, and that's about it. And then, I don't know.
Santa Claus is the character in Narnia. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, he gives children weapons.
Oh, God. Imagine the terror the talking animals felt when their intelligence devolved over time or being frozen alive by the witch. Okay. The only Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe I remember watching was the old original cartoon. That's my experience with it. And it was rather traumatizing. Like the lion died and his mane was cut. Oh, it was very strange. I never watched
wasn't that like an allegory for Christianity or something like that? Like how he was like Jesus or something like that?
Yeah. I think somebody said that in the chat a little while ago. Do. So we got the lion is Jesus. Sorry, couldn't help it. So tomorrow night, what kind of cartoons you watching? It's The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Cartoon. It was a cartoon movie. Is that it? Oh my Lord. Holy crap.
What?
This is old as shit.
I mean, like the Lord of the Rings cartoon?
No, so much better than that. I'm trying to find a good picture to show. Oh, there's something traumatizing. Here we go.
Oh, you mean like what? Oh, fuck! What you call it? Never Ending Story.
This is my animated memory of Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Yeah. Yeah. This is the version that I watched.
Yeah, that explains a lot about you.
Yeah, well, I also watched Watership Down, so yeah. They had some messed up cartoon movies when I was growing up, okay? Watership Down, Heavy Metal, and the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, okay? Yeah.
They still do have messed up movies.
They ain't nothing like what I grew up on.
Hear that, guys? Killed us. He's getting to that point in his life where he's about to say, "Back in my day."
I'm sorry, I'm not wrong, and everyone knows it. Okay, animation for kids was 100 times better than the bullshit they put out now. What the hell happened? Why? Oh, it's for kids. That doesn't mean it has to be stupid.
Maybe one too many Karens got pissed off about all the sex jokes that were in Looney Tunes.
Oh, come on. That went over kids' head. Animaniacs went over everybody's head except for the adults. And they go, wait a minute.
That was there for the adults. What are you talking about?
Oh my Lord. This was a cartoon. Y'all. This is a fucking cartoon. Oh my Lord. Look at this. This is insane.
Yeah.
Like shunk, shunk, shunk. Oh my goodness.
It started the meme of the little of the queen going, I'm gonna put this knife just right there. Just
Yep. Oh, the Black Cauldron was fantastic. I don't care how much they deviated away from the books it was based on. It was still fantastic. Disney, don't you dare touch that. Leave that masterpiece alone. Munches and
you know they're gonna take
crunches and munches and crunches. What?
You know they're gonna want it. You know that.
Oh God, they can't. No, just. What else? No. Oh, you prefer the live action? Okay. I never watched the live action. Black Cauldron was great. Narnia was a cartoon. Oh, the BBC level PBS series. Oh, okay. Guess what is tomorrow?
What?
Jeff Keighley's Game Awards.
Oh. Yay.
Oh, Lord. I already talked to Jason. We're going to be streaming it tomorrow night. Where the fuck did he go? I sent him an invite. You bastard. I sent you an invite. Sent you an invite, you fuck. He was just in there. I said 8:15. Oh, shit. 30 minutes later. God damn it. Missed it by 30 minutes. I don't get audio notifications. Marvel Rival reaches 10 million players worldwide and keeps momentum due to awesome gameplay. Let's see how many people are playing it right now.
I think it was at like it had like 3 million players, I think, or something. It was like, it hit 10 million. 10 million.
10 million. Jesus Christ. I think it's doing okay.
So how well you think this lawsuit for from whatchamacallit?
Nintendo versus Pal World?
No, not that. The other lawsuit about Ubisoft not suing, but like wanting to get the the Steam numbers taken down.
Oh, that ain't happening. That's not a lawsuit. The lawsuit, I think you're okay. So there's so much shit going on. The speculation that Ubisoft wanted Steam to take down the ongoing numbers, that was rumor and speculation based on insider information. Again, wouldn't surprise me if it's true. Take it with a grain of salt. Other things that are happening, you got a bunch of politicians that are going after Steam and Valve because of anti-Semitism bullshit. Because Pepe the Frog apparently is a symbol of hate because politicians are retards. Yeah. What else kind of stupid shit? I posted this yesterday. I shared something on Twitter yesterday saying reset the clock. Why? Because the individual who took matters into his own hands on the streets of New York and hitman some motherfucker with the health insurance.
With a 3D printed gun, by the way.
Well
3D printed parts.
So hold on. Oh God. He in a news story, it has been announced that he was playing Among Us, which is a game that where you try to assassinate other players, and I'm like, oh God, please, not again.
I know what Among Us is.
Fucking again. Oh no, that was the article. That was part of the headline of the article. It's like, okay, because this guy played Among Us, now we're gonna go after video games again. Reset the clock, everybody. Reset the clock. You want to hear me go on another fucking rant and lose my shit? There we go.
I hear you go on rants almost every day, so it's nothing new for me, guys. This is This is what I hear outside of this stream on a regular, guy. I want y'all to know that.
Among Us. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of other crap going on with that story that a lot of it doesn't make sense to other people, but that's not what I talk about. What I talk about is video games and pop culture and the stupidity of some fucking dumb shit Democrat, Republic, conservative, liberal fucking politician who wants to make a fucking name for themselves that don't know their ass from a fucking hole in the ground and don't understand that there's been study after study after study after fucking study that shows there is no correlation between video game violence and real world violence. Because if that were the case, there would be a much bigger fucking problem. Oh God! Like how many times I even fucking lost my shit because somebody told Donald Trump when he was like his previous term, he comes out and starts running his mouth about stupid shit, and I'm like, fucking Christ! Somebody educate this asshole, please! I cannot stand this shit. Some dumb fuck who lost his mind does something. Oh, he played a video game. So fucking what? Everybody plays goddamn video games. Oh God. Frost, you're going to make me talk about that, aren't you? Oh, anyway. So, how do you feel about, well, let's just whatever. The whole thing about, I need to reset my brain because people be people.
Okay.
Anyway, no, Frost. Why do you want me to talk about that? Hoshi has no idea any of that shit.
Talk about what? What, Gamergate?
Censorship. Essentially censorship.
Oh, I mean, I do. You know, I do watch your videos, sir.
Yeah, it's the whole idea. It's the whole idea. Like someone trying to fucking go off and say, I'm against censorship except for this kind because it's in favor. My religious values is in favor of this kind of censorship, and that makes it good. It's like, no, the fuck it doesn't. Jed Roberts is another content creator.
You do know I watched Smash's video on that, so I know what the hell you're talking about.
Okay, so you do? Yeah.
Yes.
And I have my opinions on Melanie Mack, and those are my opinions. It's fine. Everybody like her. Like as far as when it comes to like covering video games, I don't think she has a problem. But it's when you get heavy-handed, I try to keep my personal, political, and religious views to myself when it comes to what I talk about because nobody wants to fucking hear that shit. I just give my opinions. People would probably be shocked if they knew what I thought in real life. Oh
yeah, I get that. There's a lot of you have certain people. You learn that there are certain people who you can and can't say certain things to.
My problem is when someone tries to hide behind a shield to promote censorship, and it's like, look, I'm sorry, I do not believe in any sort of censorship. I'm quite clear on that. I don't care what you're saying. Like I tell my dad, I don't even think the uber far right, modern day extremists should be censored and blocked off the internet because then they go and hide in little corners of the internet and you don't get to hear what they're talking about. If you allow them in the public square for everyone to see their stupidity, then that's perfect. You know who to avoid and who not to avoid. I don't think anyone should be censored whatsoever. I don't think fiction should be censored. Anything for adults, okay? When it comes to kids, parents, do your fucking job. That's it. Do what you think is best for your children. But when it comes to an adult, the adult should be allowed to make their choices for yourself. I'm not interested in some sort of uber liberal leftist, whatever word you want to call it, telling me what I can and cannot see, what I can and cannot enjoy when it comes to fiction.
Or what you
the
can
same thing goes. What?
Or what you can and cannot say.
Or what I can and cannot say. I understand YouTube, they have a terms of service. Xbox X has a terms of service. It's a different situation. In my opinion, you can agree, you cannot agree. But I also don't want the uber conservative, far right, Bible thumping, puritanical censorship either. I don't want that either. I'm not interested in it. Just because you think that viewing that is degeneracy, well, that's fine. You can have that opinion, but don't try to push that on everyone else. You want to preach the word of God. I have no problem with that. Okay. Everyone has their own beliefs. I don't fault anyone for their beliefs and whatever. The problem I have is when you try to push that into the mainstream to where everyone needs to follow it or else. I lived it. Okay. I'm 50 fucking years old. I remember D&D in the late 70s. I remember the video game industry, Mortal Kombat shit that we had to deal with. I remember the satanic panic going back to Slayer, not Depeche Mode, Slayer, Def Leppard, Ozzy Osbourne. I remember all these things, okay? Been there, done that. That's why when the most recent iteration of the musical Satanic Panic was like, oh, first time, huh, fuckers? It's nothing new to me, and it doesn't bother me. People are going to perform. Musicians, artists, they perform to get attention. It's a stage play. Oh, it's a satanic ritual. Sure, Ozzy Osbourne performed satanic rituals on stage too, right? Yeah, cool. Okay. We're going to fucking move on. Same shit, different day. I've got all the t-shirts and I'm tired of it. I'm not interested in it. Let the adult make the decision for themselves. And when it comes to fiction, when it comes to a product that you are trying to sell, the market will decide. Okay. This whole argument, it started like Frost brought it up. It was pretty much a meme. Someone shared a little short video of a character from First Descendant with half of her ass showing. Okay. She had nothing less or nothing more or less than you would see on a beach in Florida. Right. Bikini.
Yeah, I saw that.
Right?
I watched that video.
And like,
I'm caught up on my YouTubes.
It wasn't that Dread Roberts didn't like it. It's like, that's not the big deal. It was his condescending tone in what he was saying. It's time for real adults, people who can curb their fuck. I can't even remember what the fuck he said. It was like so very condescending, and people jumped all over him and Melanie Mack because they came across, and some people were defending them, saying they're not calling for censorship. It's like, no, absolutely. Melanie Mack wants censorship. She believes her ideology. Dread Roberts is the same thing. Their ideology is the ideology. Their beliefs, their morals. Get off your fucking moral high horse and go preach to someone else who's interested. Let an adult decide for themselves. That's all I'm in favor of. No censorship whatsoever. 100% anti-censorship when it comes to adults. Children, again, parents, you do your job. That's our responsibility as parents. I got 4 of them. Do what I can. Cross my fingers. Hope I did a good enough job. Won't know until it's too late. Yes, let the market decide. Okay? Because, oh, is this what gamers want? Is this the future of gaming? Well, maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Because here's the thing. You can have all the side boob and booty cheeks hanging out and thick thighs saves lives all day, night, all you want to. But if the product isn't interesting to play, if the piece of fiction isn't interesting to read, interesting to watch, interesting to play, if it's not fun, make it fun first, fuckers, then it's not going to survive. That's all there is to it. Because the bottom line, it has to be fun. It has to be entertaining across the board, regardless of what genre you're looking at, what part of the entertainment industry you are looking at or you are partaking in. If it's not fun, people are going to fuck off and do something else. Anyway, why did Concord fail? Because it wasn't fun to look at. Why is Marvel Rivals so fantastic? Well, because characters are attractive to look at. Bottom line, the dudes look like fucking dudes. The ladies look like ladies. And apparently, according to the numbers, it's fun to play.
Yeah, that's what I've seen.
No, Gamergate, well, it started off, I think, I want to say Gamergate 2. What kicked it off? What the fuck kicked it off? No.
You said it was the whole sexcapade thing.
No,
right?
It started off with the consultancy groups putting their fucking filthy little claws into games and quote unquote wokeifying them. Hate that word. Pushing ideological shit in games over fun, over story, over character development, over gameplay. And Cabrutus Rambo started making a list and checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty.
Man, we almost made it without you singing. Almost fucking made it without him.
Yeah, and it's an M-rated game. Like First Descendant is an M-rated game. Think about the children. I fuck your like. You think about your children. I'm going to think about mine. Okay. I don't play I don't play particular parts of Cyberpunk 2077 in front of my children because it's like, okay, this might be a little too much. But what about the blood and guts? Oh no, that's fun. That's all kinds of fun. I don't think Lanyap's quite there yet for those particular scenes. When they come up to him, I'm like, get out. I don't care what you've seen before. Get out. No. They will get to an age where, it's this, that, and the other. But yeah, the whole thing started because somebody made a list of games that Sweet Baby Stench was involved in, and employees at Sweet Baby Stink got a little butthurt and went after Cabrutus and his Steam account and his fucking Steam account to get him to lose all of his games. And gamers got upset and said, excuse me, fuckity bye. No. And it's been snowballing from there. And now, of course, just like I'm just going to fucking say it. Like the Bible thumpers like to do, they want to stick their grubby little fucking noses into everything, just like they have done many, many times in the past. I've seen it, been there, done that, got the fucking t-shirts. They're now, I'm in favor of making characters attractive, but, there's a line you have to draw. No, baby. You don't get that decision. You do not get to make that fucking decision because the other side wanted to draw that line too. And we're against that. I'm against your line. I'm against their line. The market's going to decide. The customer's going to decide. The paying fucking customer is going to decide where that line is for them. You can only draw the line for yourself, not the market. That's where I have the problem. That is the number one issue. And of course, the verbiage that Robert used was a little, yeah. And if Melody Mac tries to sit there and say, no, I'm not pro censorship. I don't want censorship. She is a fucking liar. Time and time again. Equating a bikini booty to porn. And then in other posts saying that, I want to ban porn. Well, fuck it. Like, good for you. It's the oldest fucking, whatever. Like, no, I don't want to censor anything. Yes, you do, dear. Own up to it. I genuinely thought I was going to get. I thought I was going to get more shit for that video that I did with Melanie Mac and Dread Roberts. Dude, my fucking ratio on that one is fucking what? Like, I have 314 likes with 8 dislikes. I did not expect that.
The 8 dislikes are from the church, from the church moms.
I thought I was going to get way more Melanie Mac simps after me. I don't know. It's got almost 2,000 views.
Here, you know what? Here, I'll knock
home about them. I was like, I'm not big, but whatever.
Here goes. I'll knock your pride down a little bit. Maybe you're just not as big as you think you are.
I know I'm not as big as I think I am. I only got 5,000. So I got 5,100 subscribers. Like, I'm nothing. Like, but I'm gonna talk about shit that I care about. That's all. I'm gonna talk about shit that I care about.
And
more people probably know Melanie Mac than Dread Roberts, and that's it is.
Man, every time you say that, I just think the Princess Bride.
Yeah, Dread Pirate Roberts.
Yeah, which we actually played White Christmas with Magic the Gathering last week. Like we did basically Secret Santa with Magic decks, and someone at the table got a Dread Roberts deck because Princess Bride is in Magic the Gathering too.
Oh, dude, somebody called me an internet atheist.
Oh, what?
An internet atheist? I was like, what?
The hell's an internet atheist?
An atheist on the internet who likes to run their mouth and talk about things that supposedly I don't know anything I'm talking about. It's like, dude, I'm Catholic. I'm a Christian. I just got a kick out of it. I was like, I'm a fucking Christian, dude. Anyway. I have massive issues with porn, and that's fine. Everyone, you can, yes, like, well, don't watch it. Not going to be browbeater about it. I think it's destructive. Yeah. And I can't disagree with you, but again,
it's destructive from like it sets unrealistic expectations. That's the bad as far as I am concerned. That's about as worst it gets. It fucks with your mental state. But if you want to look at porn, look at fucking porn. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Hey, adults are going to be adults. If you can't control your urges, well, then I don't know what to tell you. You know,
I understand what
you have
Frost
to
is
have the
saying, though.
ability
That's
to
what
make the decision for yourself. Oh, no, I totally understand, and I get it. But
I
nobody's
get
going to come
100.
around and say you must watch this. No, don't fucking watch it. You don't like it, don't watch it. Change the channel. Don't watch it. Yeah, stay. Alcohol and smoking. Smoking is destructive too. But hey, vodka's. Oh, I can't do vodka. Oh, I don't really drink much anymore. That's kind of a shame. Except coffee.
You can't live without your coffee because I feel like you would lose your never loving mind.
I can't do it. I can't do it so much because the shit that I like is too much. Condemn the tactic, not the direction. Yes. I think I know what you mean, Bramble Puff. God. That's a little crass, but yes. And I like crass. I like crass and crude humor. I love it. I got no problem with it. Don't hide in the bushes. Oi, I can think. I don't know. What are we talking about here? I think I think the many shots of espresso that I had in my chocolate milkshake or my vanilla milkshake coffee are starting to hit.
And you didn't share?
We're not well, okay, cocaine and crystal meth are illegal, so I have to get my fix somewhere, okay?
You ever wonder why Kilton's always like hitting a vape? He's getting his fix.
Well, no, not really. No, it's like I get a psychological enjoyment out of hitting my vape. But didn't bring up that discussion to get on any sort of religious discussion, the pros and cons of this and that and the other. It's just it's all about, for me, it's about censorship. That's all it is. I believe that adults should be allowed to make their own decisions from period. Adults.
I have a genuine question for you, Kilton.
42.
What? I'm not asking you for the answer of life.
Oh, thank you, Jesus Christ. Don't say what like that again with me. Okay, what you got?
So you don't believe in censorship, right?
When it comes to adults, no.
I was about to say, what did happen? What about all the people, the drag racers who go out, or you know what I mean when I say drag, go out to like schools and they read trans books to children?
I think parents should speak out and do what's best for their children. Do what they believe is best for their children.
If you're technically, isn't that not censoring a book?
I do not believe a burlesque show should be shown to children.
I didn't say burlesque. I just said a drag person.
What's the difference?
I do believe burlesque is them taking off their clothes, isn't it?
Nope, burlesque is not necessarily nudity. It's a bunch of women dancing.
Oh well, then fuck if I know.
I think parents should. I think it's up to the parents. Leave it up to the parents. I would prefer my kids not. I wouldn't show that kind of stuff off to my kids, and I would allow them to make their own decisions when they get older. Oh, this conversation always taking a turn, Bobby. But
I mean, we ran out of shit to talk about.
It's concerning censorship. So, couldn't play Yu-Gi-Oh or read Harry Potter when I was. Oh, yep. Oh god.
Yeah, I also couldn't watch Harry Potter as a kid because my mom
asked me once when I was going over to my buddy's house to play D&D. She's like, "Is that devil worshiping?" I said, "Yes, Mom. I'm gonna grab a chicken on the way there." She didn't think that was funny.
I was never exposed to D&D
really
later on in life.
I just realized your fucking username, One Boy One Truck. Really, you had to do that, didn't you? Oh Jesus Christ! What? Oh no! What are you doing? Should I check this?
Yes.
Okay. One Boy One Truck is a coworker of mine.
I no.
You gathered that?
No.
Oh Lord. No, yeah. My mom, she asked me that question. I told her I was picking up a chicken on the way for the sacrifice. She did not think that was funny. I thought it was hilarious, but she didn't think it was funny. So yeah, I'm familiar with where these groups lead to. getting their foot in the door. Like extremist groups, whatever. I don't know if you want to call it extremist groups, religious groups, activist groups. It's the same way on both sides. It's the same side. It's the same. It's two sides to the same coin. Okay. I do not fault anyone for their beliefs. Like I said, you do you. I have my own personal beliefs, my own personal ideologies. I do not push them on anyone. I do not believe that anyone should be living by the same as mine. Okay, and I expect the same from other people. You know. Oh,
so what I'm hearing is, Kilted, you're a fucking heretic.
I am a fuck. No, it's blasphemer. Okay, I've committed all but one.
No, I meant like I was making a Warhammer joke.
Oh, heretic.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm almost out. My battery's almost dead.
Brother,
yeah.
You have strayed from the path.
Oh, I strayed from the path a long time ago. And I'm going to have some shit to answer to. Answer for.
Blood for the blood god.
Blood for the blood god, skulls for the throne. Why the fuck would you do that to me?
So, question. How much of Warhammer do you know?
A good bit here and there.
Any reason you can tell me why the parchments on their suits burned away?
Hold on.
Everything's so green.
Steve coming in with the 5 gifted memberships. Do-da. I don't know. I would need to it has something to do. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with chaos and the warp.
I was like, is that like seals protection that they get from the Emperor? Or magic or something? Because I thought Space Marines don't use magic because of the psycho shit.
Why did the parchment partners in 140K? Okay, so they're called purity seals. They are meant to represent symbolic oaths and blessings given to the Marine before battle, often by their chapter's chaplain. The burning effect signifies the dedication, blah, 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 blah. So they're purity seals. I'm sure, yeah, they get them.
So, you make sure you do your job that you were sent to do, your duty.
Steve's going to have more information than I am. Let's see, but they are purity seals. With most Space Marines, they are part of an oath of moment, meaning a promise they make, sometimes in religious context. During the Great Crusade, oaths of moment are secular oaths only taken between battle brothers, and sometimes their Primarch. It's only practiced by some legions. So the Smurfs practice them. Yeah, purity seals. That's all I know. Why did they burn? I'm sure it had something to do with the warp, because they were definitely going to fuck around with chaos on the warp. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So anyway, tomorrow is, because we're about to wrap it up. Tomorrow is Jeff Keighley's Game Awards. So it's a religious prayer to bind the machine spirit and symbolize the purification, donning their armor in service of the Emperor. But why did they burn? That was the question. So tomorrow's the Game Awards. Jeff Keighley's Game Awards starts at 6:30 Central. I will be streaming it, co-streaming it, dual streaming it with Jason. I got to figure out, I got to make sure I'm able to do that, because I'm going to be on his channel. I'm going to be on his stream, but dual streaming it, pumping it out to everybody over here too. At least I'm going to try. That's the goal, right? It's the goal. So, if they burnt off, that was probably Chaos trying to demoralize the Marine, and showing his seals means jack and shit. Okay. But that was such a fantastic part when I'm pretty sure it was a greater demon or something like that, but got into Titus's head, and Titus was just like, yeah, fuck you. Just that was so great. That was so good.
All the animation was like,
huh. Oh, animation was fantastic. I'm not gonna be able to fall asleep tonight. Fuck.
Too much caffeine?
I think just about right, the right amount of caffeine. I need to remember, Shit. I know Friday night, I'm going to try to stream more Path of Exiles 2 because I'm having a grand old time with that. Very well worth the $30. Yeah. Oh, it's fucking fantastic. It's worth the price of admission for sure. No matter what sort of changes are going to come about, what sort of nerfs and patches and all that other stuff. Other than that, no, that's about all. I'm fucking wired right now. This is not good. I gotta sleep.
Well, I'm going to a friend of mine gave me their old 3D printer that they couldn't figure out how to work. So I'm gonna tinker with that probably and see if I can get that to fucking work.
Cool. Very good. It's a hell of a way to start off the fucking stream too.
What, you ranting?
Ranting about D&D. How the fuck did we get on that?
Anyway, we talked about Elon Musk.
That's true. But anyway, that's all I've got for tonight. So hopefully I'll share all the links tomorrow once I get everything set up and squared away. Chaos trying to demoralize him. Wait, you already said that. Did something disappear?
Oh.
God, I hate it when it looks like that happens. It looks like something went poof. Anyway.
I don't know. Anyone else? Anyone see anything?
I don't know. I can't remember. I'm too fucking wired. Good night. So, good night, everybody. Say good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.